Ring, ring, ring. Postman. Who this?
Jerry the worst. Alright, so boom, welcome back to my channel, you guys. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jerry, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I came up with this really easy protective hairstyle that I've done before, but I found an even better method, you guys, like an even easier method. There's a lot of steps, but it's easy. We're going to start off with, like, you know, our base. Everyone really does this. Braid down the back part of your hair, section it off at your ear area, and I have long nails right now, so it's really hard to kind of grip my hair, so my braids are very loose. They're loose as a goose, but it's okay. I'm going to be working some oil through my hair first, and what I like to do with every protective hairstyle that I put in is work hella pink lotion in my hair and a lot of oil, just because it helps strengthen my hair while it's in the protective hairstyle. So I'm putting this cap on my head, this plastic cap on my head first, and then I'm going to put 2 wig caps on top of my head, you guys. This is different from my last glue down method on my half up half down, because the glue is not going to be touching my hair whatsoever, and it's going to be like a half wig, you know. So what I'm basically doing right now is laying down my wig cap, making sure it's nice and on my head. I wanted to balance the wig cap on that little bun you see in the front, because it was kind of just holding everything down, and I wanted to stretch the wig cap as much as possible. And now you see me putting on my second wig cap. I'm going to take it off in a second because I couldn't see my part that I put down, so I take that wig cap off and I start using an off-white pencil to kind of line up my part, and then I put that wig cap back on top of that and line up my part again, just because I really could not see my part. If you can see it, you don't really have to do all this, but I definitely could not. But this step is just going to help you find where to stop gluing down your tracks at and how to measure it all out. Okay, so we're going to move on to showing the hair. This is probably my favorite hair thus far. It's from the company Tinashe hair, and it comes with a very small but high quality mirror. Like, I really like the mirror they gave me, and I ordered 3 bundles and a closure, you guys. I'll put the links somewhere in this video. But you guys, seriously, like, this hair is amazing. I loved it so freaking much. No shedding. It was thick, it was bouncy, it was full, and it was shiny when it wanted to be. Like, I now understand why people like kinky straight hair versus Brazilian hair, because I wasn't like, basically, if you want to hear me scream about this hair for a good 4 minutes, just skip to the last 4 minutes of this video and I have a whole little review. But I'm going to get back to the tutorial. So basically, before you cut your wisps, before you do anything, line the hair up along the tan lines that we already made, right? After you line it up along the tan lines, cut the wisps. I doubled my wisps, so I was cutting 2 wisps at once, and then put your hair glue on top of those 2 wisps. And this part is going to kind of be hard to explain. Shimmy the hair down to where you want it to line up at, because if you see in the video, I'm constantly shimmying the hair. You're gonna see glue all over the wig cap, because it's hard to kind of lay down the wisps at the back of your head because you can't see the back of your head. So I was constantly shimmying the wisps around my head, wasting a little bit of glue, but it all worked out. Just hold it in place for a good 5 seconds, and then you can let it go and move on to the next wisps. I've seen people put blow dryers to their wigs after they're done laying it. I didn't have to do that at all. I just did my whole little thing. It was dry by the time I was done. As I got to the top of my head, I stopped doubling my wisps. I kind of stopped at like the middle part of my head, just so it wouldn't be too thick in the back. And I started kind of laying it out to make a U shape as I went higher and higher. Also, you guys, I know the angles in this video is not as good as my other videos. I have no idea what went wrong. Maybe because I haven't been filming for a long time, I didn't think this angle was awkward. But as you can see, it's kind of awkward for the audience, and it's awkward for me because I can't see myself. So I am sorry, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Just keep doing the whole little laying down your tracks, gluing it down, holding it in place. As you can see, as I'm at the top right here, I'm only laying down 1 track, and I'm kind of cutting it at the sides as well, just to make sure when I cut this cap off my head, it's not going to be showing, you know. So right now I'm just showing you how thick the hair is, and then I'm going to pull my cap off of my head. Then I'm going to pull the plastic cap off of the wig cap, all right, and then I'm going to put that wig cap right back onto my head, positioning it exactly where I had it before. So after you have your wig cap positioned the way you want it, and it's lined up with the part you already have, you can go ahead and take a needle and thread and sew down your wig. I didn't realize it when I was filming this video, but this is literally my first time ever sewing down a wig, so it was hard. It was really hard. I've sewn a wig together, but I've never sewn it down onto my actual head. And I kind of just lined it up along my braids and sewed into my braids, just because I've seen it done in like hair tutorials before, and it's kind of easy. When I was taking it down, it was way easier to cut it from the braids than it was to cut it where I didn't have my braids to guide me with. So after I was done sewing down my hair, I went on to cut off that excess wig cap because I no longer need it, you guys. Or stocking cap. I keep saying wig cap. It's a stocking cap. It's very thin. A wig cap is going to be really, really thick. You can use that too. But after I was done cutting it out, I went on to kind of start with my top bun, right? So first of all, you guys, you can obviously see, you can still see some of the tracks. So I had to take a tiny bit of leave out on the sides of my hair, as well as on the top, excuse me, just because I didn't want to see the tracks, and it looked so freaking natural. Because my hair is already relaxed, this kinky straight hair pretty much matched my own hair texture, and it blended in seamlessly. It only blended in seamlessly because I took a tiny bit of my hair out. I didn't take a lot of leave out. I took a tiny bit out and I laid it down. Now I'm going to go on to how I made my top knot, or my top high ponytail. I don't know. But you're gonna see me use beeswax first, and I like using beeswax because it kind of just adds like that hold down to my, it adds weight to my hair to hold down, and it's also shiny. Okay. So I gotta talk to you guys. The steps that I took to make my hair sleek is not in this video because I learned it the second time that I did this hairstyle. So let me explain. First of all, brush through the beeswax, right? Second of all, once you brush through it, it looks like the way it looks on camera right now. Go ahead and take your edge control and go on top of that. After you take your edge control, use the Got to Be Glue spray on top of that, brush through it, and then take a scarf and wrap that thing up, boy. Wrap it up tight and wait a few 5 minutes, or do your high ponytail while you're waiting for it to kind of dry down, and it's going to be sleek as hell, you guys. It's going to be super sleek. And this method lasts a really, really long time. Like I said, I don't know how to explain it, but a lot of methods that I watch on YouTube don't always work for my hair texture. So you just got to go through trial and error. And this is a technique that definitely worked for me. If I'm going to do it again, I will definitely demonstrate it. Like if I do another sleek ponytail or a sleek style, I will definitely demonstrate it and film it in another video for you guys to better see. But nonetheless, after you have your ponytail nice and sleek down, you can either do the ladder method like I'm doing right here, or you can just wrap the hair around your crown. So I use 2 bundles in the back and 1 bundle at the top of my head, you guys. And basically with the ladder method, you're wrapping the hair around the braid that I made, and you're going upwards towards the crown of your head. Once you get to the crown of your head, to make sure that ponytail looks natural, you're going to add a little bit of height to it by wrapping hair around the crown. That way it stands up a little bit and it looks natural, you know. And I like to spray my Got to Be Glue as I'm wrapping the hair around my head, just because it helps keep the frizz down and it looks really sleek and really neat. And that's pretty much the last step, you guys. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if this technique was helpful, at least, because I am done with putting glue on my actual head, because I'm like, no, I can't do that no more. So stay tuned for my review if you want to. If not, I'll see you in my next video. All right. So boom, welcome back, you guys. I am 1 week into this hairstyle, and this is how it's looking right now. It's a little frizzy up top, but overall this hairstyle is really holding up. I'm probably going to keep it in for another week until my senior pictures, but I wanted to come back and do a little pros and cons for you guys. I have way more pros than I have cons because I'm really freaking enjoying this hair. So I'm gonna start off with my pros. Number 1, it's super thick. It's super freaking thick. Like even in this natural state, it's very thick, it's very voluminous, and it looks beautiful. And I know the color is like 1B or natural black, but the color in sunlight looks amazing next to my skin. So I was pretty pressed when I had this hair in its natural state. I kind of wanted to add curls just to see how it is, and surprisingly, I like it in its natural state more than I like it in curls. Now I never really say that. Like my girl that loves her curls, but like this hair in its natural state looks amazing. Number 2, the hair is super bouncy. Like I was saying, the hair is thick and voluminous, and when you put it in curls, it bounces when you walk. And I'm comparing this bounce to like the bounce of Brazilian hair. Brazilian hair to me doesn't really bounce as much as this kinky straight hair does. And the more you put heat to it, the straighter it gets. When I first put these wand curls in, I went to the Broccoli Fest, and the curls were thick and still maintaining. Like those curls were staying throughout the day. They obviously fell a little bit. They didn't fall all the way. They held the same strength as Brazilian hair does when it like holds a curl, you know. But at the ending of the night, I got caught in the rain, and so I went back home and curled my hair again, and it's way straighter than it was the previous day. So basically, like, you know, the more you straighten this hair, if you put more heat, the more heat you put to it, the straighter it gets. Duh. But I just thought, like, you know, that's nice. Like even when there's not a lot of heat in it, it still looks good, and it still takes that curl, and it still holds on to it throughout the day. Apparently the hair is soft. I mean, I feel like it's a given. The hair is really soft and it feels nice. That's not really like, obviously the hair is going to be soft if I have such a positive review about it. Fourth of all, it's easy to manage, and it did not tangle on me whatsoever. Usually hair tangles on me around like my little kitchen area, but this hair had literally no tangles to it, and I thought that was really cool. And when I say it's easy to maintain, is all I did to like wrap this hair up at night was put it in a freaking bonnet and finger comb my hair in the morning, and I have no tangling. When it came time to actually doing my hair again and combing through it, there was literally no tangling whatsoever. And I used a really big this is the comb I use. Woo, baby. This is the comb that I use to comb through my hair. Just a big comb, just a big white tooth comb, just to make sure my hair doesn't shed too much, that I didn't have to comb it. I barely had to do any type of maintenance to it, so there was little to no shedding because I didn't have to keep putting my hands in my hair. It kind of just stayed in the same exact state till I put heat to it, and so that's what's going to be my con. Alright, so we're done with the pros. Now we have like one con. So the one con that I had is it sheds when you put heat to it. So when I was actually manipulating the hair and putting the wand curls in it and combing through it, not with this rat tail comb but with the smaller comb, just to make sure my hair was straight as I was wand curling it, I did get a lot of shedding. I got a good bit of shedding from just doing it the first time. The second time I did it, I got way more shedding because obviously I got caught in the rain, so I had to comb out my hair and kind of get it untangled, because it did tangle after the rain, but that's not the fault of the hair, that's the fault of me. Nonetheless, the only one fault I do have is when you put heat to it, when you start manipulating this hair and doing too much to it, it starts shedding. But if you just leave it alone, it looks amazing, and I feel like this is like the perfect style for this hair in particular because there's little to no maintenance on it. So I'm finished. I don't have anything else to say. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy. I honestly recommend this hair a lot. So that's period. I don't got anything else to say. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, you guys.
Looks, I be giving looks, Fashion Week in New York and I just got booked. Looks, I be giving looks, Fashion Week in New York and I just got booked. Looks, I be giving looks, Fashion Week in New York and I just got booked. Looks, I be giving looks, Fashion Week in New York and I just got booked.